Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome. So the universe is sending me a picture today, sending me some information, downloads. Someone is talking, and it may be small talk to your face, but behind the scenes and behind the pleasantries, the rumor mill is starting. So let's work through what's going on and find out exactly who's running their mouth today, hon. It seems to me like, there's somebody who's kind of careful and calculating. So if you're ready to find out who's been whispering behind your back, go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe. Keep the channel open for more, because the cards are going to expose what's been hiding behind the scenes. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle my cards. And the first card we have is the Seven of Wands. The second card we have is the Death card. And then the third card is the Queen of Swords. Okay, this is definitely telling me something here. So card one is pulling back the curtain. This card is going straight to the source. Whoever's behind the whispers and so forth, pay attention to the energy that this is bringing in for you, because it's painting a very clear picture of the person who's been running their mouth. Some of you may already have a face in mind. And I need you to trust that instinct right now. This is telling me right now that, that there's deception and manipulation, sneaky energy. This person is not confrontational by any means. They'll smile to your face and laugh at your jokes, and in the moment, be really nice. And then they're turning around and they're whispering something entirely different to anyone who will listen. This is not somebody who's acting out of anger by any means. This is strategy, hun. They want something that you have, your reputation, your position, your relationships, and tearing you down quietly is how they plan to get it. For some of you, this is a coworker who feels threatened by you. For others of you, this is a personal family friend, somebody in your circle that has been around for a while, and so, the Seven of Wands here is just saying, that this person knows what they're doing. The second card here we have is the Death card, and this is, saying that, exactly what is being said that's fueling those rumors. Death is all about, change and so forth. What motivation do they have? So let's be clear. People don't spread rumors because, that they don't spread rumors for no reason. They don't want people to really know who they are. And this card is saying loudly that this is rooted in grief, jealousy, and unsolved pain. So this card is saying that this person is spreading these rumors about you because they're hurting somewhere deep down inside, hun. Something in their own life is just not working. And instead of doing something about it, they're thrusting their pain outward and taking it out on you. So for some of you, you maybe got a promotion, a relationship recognition, an opportunity. Instead of being happy for you, though, this person is just harboring all kinds of bitterness. It's just not cool at all. So that's why they're spreading these rumors about you, because they have so many deep-seated feelings of inadequacy and loss and so forth. But this doesn't make it okay, does it? They're wounded and bitter and desperate for control. But they shouldn't be taking that out on you. It's not their place. So card three we have is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords here is, the truth is out on the table, basically. What are you supposed to do with this? This card carries your next move, your warning, the confirmation all in one. The universe didn't bring you into this for no reason. There's action that needs to be taken, and this card is going to tell you exactly what that looks like, hun. So this card is saying that, the universe has handed you a suit of armor. Look at her. I mean, she is all in, she knows what she wants, and she is not going to beg for understanding. She doesn't waste her time and energy explaining herself to other people, especially, other people who have decided what they want to believe. The Queen of Swords here, she's sharp and clear. This card moves with, the embodiment of energy. Stop shrinking, stop, overthinking, stop over-explaining and trying to manage the narrative for people. Your job is not to chase down every rumor and put out every fire. You know, your job right now, hun, is to be grounded in your own truth. You know, be solid in your character, be solid in who you are, and simply keep going the way you've been going, because you're winning, you know, and you've got all these really good things going for you right now, hun. You know, and this is what this is saying. Step into this Queen of Swords energy, stay there. You know, not everybody deserves a seat at your table, hun. You know, the complete picture, you know, let's draw an oracle card real quick and see what the universe has to say about, you know, kind of wrapping this up here. Inner knowing. Oh, this is a good one. Trust your inner wisdom. It will guide you on the right path. So, you know, this is your divine guidance. Remember, you know, remember your inner knowing. Remember your power. You know, you are stronger than these silly rumors that this very unhappy person is creating about you. Just, you know, this message is just more about being aware of the fact that it's happening, you know, and, you know, maybe some people might believe it, maybe some people might not, you know, I mean, but it's happening, you know. So for some of you, this is confirmation, but stop losing sleep over the situation, okay, hun? The universe has already seen it, and it's addressing it. And the person behind this, you know, will face their own consequences, because karma is definitely a real thing. You know, you start, you know, using your energy in bad ways, then, you know, the universe will see that and make things happen accordingly. So, you know, I'm really sorry that this person is so, you know, oh, what's the word, threatened by you, that they feel the need to do this. But the cards have spoken. So, you know, now you know who's been feeding the rumor mill. And remember, you know, that the way to truth, you know, is just, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, trusting in yourself, trusting in the universe. Okay. So I hope that this message resonates for you. You know, stay grounded and stay aware. You know, please hit that like button, keep the door open for more content. And thank you for being here. And you take care and have a good day. Bye.